everybody. My name is Susie. I used to be an RA. And one day I was talking on the phone with my mom. After our conversation, one of my white residents popped in and said, "Are you Hawaiian?" For a moment, I thought, oh, like, it's a compliment, you know, don't take it so harshly, but the other side of me clicked, and I had to educate her that I'm not Hawaiian. I am Hmong American. And I had to educate her about my history. And I want to say, it sucks being one of the few Hmong American or even Asian American on this campus living in the residence hall. Because everywhere I look, everywhere I go, I wonder, where are my people? I can't eat rice in the residence hall because I feel that I will be judged by the white students.
Right.
But thanks to the CDI and the MSOs, I now feel included. I feel like I have found my people.
So I guess I'll say something I really wasn't prepared to. So coming to this campus, this was like my dream school. I was planning on coming here since I was in the 6th grade. I loved this school, I loved what it stood about, and I knew people who went here and they loved it. And then I got here and it was a big letdown. I felt that all those big things that people told me their experiences were here that were great, those were white experiences. They felt this was a great school for them because this was a school built for them. It wasn't built for the minority students. This school wasn't built for minority students to succeed here, because that's what I'm getting. You know, an experience I had in a class, we were talking about doing a presentation on social justice issues, and me being African American woman, I wanted to speak about those issues and racism that we have in the world. And I was mocked, not by just the professor, but the students. They laughed at me. They're like, "What are you talking about? There's no racial issues here in Madison. How can that be?" And for the entire hour, they laughed and they joked and they asked questions, and I was picked on for having these feelings, for feeling like I didn't fit in. And that pretty much confirmed what I already felt. How are you going to tell me, being a white student, that I don't have these issues, that I don't feel this way, that I can't feel like I'm being picked on, when you're doing it to me right now by telling me I can't feel these feelings? You can't tell me that I shouldn't feel segregated against. You can't tell me that I can't feel like I don't belong here when you're telling me I don't belong here. When you're telling me that my issues don't matter, that my voice doesn't matter because you don't see my issues. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. And that's what the school struggles with. Because they don't want to see the issues, they pretend it's not there. They pretend that the minorities on this campus aren't going through something. They ignore it, and they ignore it, and they push us down and push us down to a point where we explode, and that's what they want to happen. You know, and being in that situation, all I can do is shut up. Shut up and take it, because that's what we've been taught to do for so long. To shut up and take what they have to say to us. And now fight back. And that's so unfair. To feel like you can't say anything because they're going to judge you. Because they don't care what you have to say, because your opinion doesn't matter. And I'm standing here saying, I don't care how you feel, my opinion matters. And I will make my voice be heard, no matter what you want to say or how you feel about it. Because no one should feel like they don't matter. No one should feel like they don't belong on this campus. Whether you're gay, whether you're a lesbian, whether you're bisexual, whether you're African American, or whether you're Asian. Everyone belongs here and everyone deserves a chance to do what they feel like they should do. And that's my testimony.
I'm Maggie Belcherry Clark. I'm the Dean of Students, and I just want to say how deeply grateful I am for the courage, for everyone, first of all, who is here, and for everyone who has spoken. Your pain matters, your experience matters. Who you are matters. You are as important to what Edgewood strives to be as any other student on this campus. Without you, Edgewood is nothing, and don't ever forget that. And I took some note in terms of the structural change. Marisha called for cultural competence for all staff and core class and orientation training and a review of the Judicial Board protocol. And I would just like to publicly commit to working with anyone who would want to work on these issues for the time that I have here. And even when I'm not the Dean of Students, but I'm still in Madison and affiliated with Edgewood, I want to commit to helping move forward. I think these are important. I think they're doable. I think they're needed. And I will just commit my resources as they are to making these move forward. And thank you again for the courage with which everyone has spoken. It's deeply humbling and very beautiful. Thank you.
You too.
I'm Trixie. I think I'm a junior. I'm not actually, no. I'm a non-traditional student. But at any rate, sorry, I've just been listening to these things. I took a leadership position in the SAFE committee to provide a voice for that particular minority. And I think I'm really happy that this dialogue is happening. This is what I wanted to see coming to campus. Because the first step to change comes from all of you guys that are standing right here. And I just want to say that I'm really happy that this kind of thing is happening. That's all.
You too are Edgewood.
I'm going to wrap it up now. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you all for stepping up and talking. I want to thank you all for showing up. And I want to close on the note of we are hopeful. We believe in Edgewood. I personally have really enjoyed my time here at Edgewood. I'm thankful for everything that Edgewood has offered me. And I think a lot of people in the room can say the same thing as well. We don't hate Edgewood by any means. Edgewood isn't the only campus experiencing racial disparities. This is a nationwide problem. And as Maggie alluded to, everything that we're asking for is very plausible, and I think Edgewood can be a great leader towards, I think Edgewood can kind of be the lead as the medicine community striving for a greater campus climate, because these are not unique experiences to our campus. It's not a unique experience to the college, to colleges all over the world. And at the end of the day, what we're advocating for is equality, regardless of what background you come from. And we want to make sure that we are affirming and validating every student's experience. So we ask students to come here today to share those experiences. One, to kind of reiterate why our demands are so important and why we believe in them. And to two, reiterate that students are experiencing a large variety of things. We don't want to associate one student's experiences with their entire population, with whatever they identify with. But mainly to just advocate for our demands and to tell the campus that we are going to hold administration accountable, and this is not something that we're willing to let go of. And we believe that with many administration and campus leaders on campus that it's very doable. We are very hopeful, and we're going to continue to work towards a greater campus climate, and this is just the beginning. So thank you all for coming today. That's all I got.